Tucked away at the back of Uxbridge in Fassenage Park is probably one of my favourite charities anywhere. Recycle a Bike. Now, at face value, you'd assume recycle a bike, recycle bikes, and you'd be right. But actually, one of their main purposes is to help people with mental health problems. And what they do, they employ people here, and they've got a full working bike shop, they've got a dealership, and we're going to find out more about this in a moment. And as I say, they take on people who have conditions that perhaps prevent them from working and help them get back into the workplace. Let's find out more from Nick, who runs Recycle a Bike. Right, so Nick, tell us a little bit about Recycle a Bike. It's one of my favourite charities. Tell us what you do.
So here at Recycle a Bike, we are a non-for-profit company that supports people with mental health problems back into employment by using the cycle as a tool to strip down, rebuild, earn a bike, come into the workshop, do on-the-job training and learn how a bike works. And if you want to take it further, we can actually pay for you to do your Cytec and hopefully give you some sort of paid employment within here or within our cycle cafe.
Right, of course, this is wonderful stuff. There is another aspect to this, the environmental side of recycling bikes. I mean, tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so sadly, it's getting better, but a lot of bikes and bike bits can end up in landfill. So we are trying to make sure that all bikes that generally are broken or non-usable, all those parts are stripped down into alloys and steels and put through recycling waste and getting reused. We also recycle tyres and tubes, which actually costs us a lot of money to do, but it's really good because we know that actually it's going to be chopped up and it's being reused in the rubber industries.
So over the years I've brought bits and pieces out from my garage down to you. So a percentage of those get recycled and a percentage of them, if they're usable, end up on new bikes that you build?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. So we try and build like fully refurbished bikes and we try and keep the cost down as much as possible. And I would probably say at least 90% of the bikes that we sell as a second-hand bike, we sell at a loss. But it's just, again, it's that reuse, getting the bike back out there and getting someone an affordable bike that maybe that couldn't afford a brand new bike. That's
amazing. So the sales of the bikes alone doesn't pay for running the thing, and you've got the cafe as well. So this is quite an integrated cycle hub, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit of a mixed bag. Obviously, cycle sales, money obviously for actually doing work and services on customers' bikes, and obviously the cafe as well.
Can people make donations?
They can do, yeah. I mean, we people do sometimes make like a kind of a cash donation or it's sort of a tips. We do like to sort of say we don't like asking for handouts and that kind of thing, but it is possible. We kind of just like people that just kind of like to use us for bike servicing and buying stuff from us like parts and accessories and buying obviously bikes from us. That's just a massive help.
Because you have a dealership here as well, don't you?
Yeah. So we sell new Kona bikes, we sell new turn fold-up bikes. There's another company that we sell a few bits from, which is called Form, which is an English-based design company.
Wow.
And we're trying to expand on that as well. We're looking at taking on a high-end road bike brand because that's what we don't offer at the moment. So we're just trying to build things and push forward, just trying to compete with everyone else in the market.
That's fantastic. Would you like to show us some of the bikes you've got in stock?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah, it's just this way, and I'll show them.
Okay, great.
So yeah, this is our sort of showroom with some of our new stock. Like most bike shops, it's very little at the moment, but these are the last kind of bits that we've got left. So this section here is our sort of gravel section. We've got things like the Kona Ultimate Sutra LTD. We've got a Rove Deluxe, and then a Sutra LTD at the top. All very, very classic sort of steel, modern sort of like gravel bikes. Gravel bikes are quite a popular model, have been over the last couple of years. Great for bike packing. It's a great sort of do-it-all drop bar bike that you can sort of take on the road, off-road, and pretty much do anything with. Really bomb-proof as well, and obviously being the steel frames, they're really flexible and really comfortable to ride.
They look nice as well.
Yeah, nice bits of kit.
Yeah,
this section we've got a bit of a mixed bag. We've got two mountain bikes that we've got left. So this is the El Kahuna. This is one of our E29ers, which is a new model that came out over last year. Really, really popular and was probably the biggest selling bike I think for Kona, especially as the pandemic hit and e-bikes sort of came in. The e-bike market is on a bit of a boom, and this model, for the price and stuff and the kit you get on it, is amazing. Then we go up to like the Honzo, which is sort of like their flagship hardcore, you know, sort of all mountain sort of hardtails. They sort of range from, you can get out now, get a basic Honzo for sort of 1,200 quid, and they go up to sort of like, you know, about 2.5, depending on the spec. And obviously the higher spec you go, you get longer travel, better gearing, better brake system. And normally with Kona, you normally get quite a sort of an out there sort of paint job, so just to make that a bit extra special. They're very good at that with their sort of paint jobs. A couple of hybrids we've got left, so we've got the Kona, we've got the G Deluxe, we've got 2 of those left, and we've got the Kona Coco, which is like a Dutch style, lady specific kind of like feel, really relaxed bike, and yeah, we've got 2 of those left for this year. New stock is coming and starting end of August. But like most bike shops, yeah, we are very low, and it's very difficult at the moment to kind of get.
I see some fat tyres here.
Yeah, the fat bikes, they're a bit of a crowd pleaser. Everyone likes a fat bike. Something that's just a bit out there and a bit random, but really comfortable, a really fun trail bike. And if you want a bike where anywhere you go, you're stopped and asked, what is that? Why have you got a bike with that size tyre on it? Can I have a go on it? Then that's the bike for you. But yeah, really good fun. Really good fun bikes.
Have you got any refurbished ones here?
We've got a few left. Yeah, we've got a couple. So we've got things like, you know, rally single speed, just, you know, easy commuter. You know, rally hybrids, all those things. Yeah, they're all sort of like sub £200. And then you've got the other end of the scale.
That's really good. Sub £200.
Yeah.
So it's well worth looking at.
We definitely just try and we price things to sell. We have a big turnover of bikes, and again, one of our things is trying to support people that can't afford new bikes, and it's just getting people out there. And obviously, this current time is that everyone at the moment is looking for a bike or trying to get on a bike to commute with.
And I can't leave without looking at one of my favourite ever cycling jerseys, the Mondrian styled La Vie Claire. Why is that there?
We inherited this from, this is Ron. This is Ron who we got from Randall's. He's looking a little bit, so Randall's was our old shop when we first started. He was in the back cupboard when we cleared out, and we always kept him. But he's actually a really good security guard, because he scares the life out of anyone that comes in. Sadly, he's lost his hand. Which
you want a hook on the end of there, don't you?
Yeah, to make him a bit more scary, but he's very friendly, and we do try and change his attire. He's looking a bit messy actually. I think he had probably a rough night last night.
Yeah, well.
We do try and change his attire every now and then, just to keep him a bit more fresh.
So this is where it all happens. And you can see there's pretty much everything you'd ever want. Now, I dream of having little bike stands like this in my garage. But you do paint spraying as well, don't you?
Yeah, we set up with a local sprayer who's amazing. Does loads and loads of high-end like road bikes, and does loads of motocross and MotoGP stuff. We're very lucky to have him on board. We've also got a local powder coater, so if you've got a steel bike and that's a bit cheaper, we can get it powder coated, which again is a local firm that we use, again just to try and build in that sort of support, just to keep, we like to sort of keep all our business with local sort of companies.
That's fantastic, and this is a superb man cave.
Yeah.